Are homemade dog food superior? One reason many veterinarians are so opposed to a homemade diet is that there is a greater potential for a dog to suffer from malnutrition if fed a poorly formulated homemade food. This is not as much of a problem as the dog food companies that pay for the nutrition at veterinary colleges would lead you to believe, but it is a real issue. It is very easy to avoid, however, by feeding ingredients that are balanced over time. One statistic that is present on many websites, and often cited by the corporations that sell dry dog food, is based on a University of California study that showed that 95% of homemade dog food recipes, which they cherry-picked for that study, are incomplete. What they did not point out was that 100% of the dry dog food sold according to AAFCO standards contain just enough vitamins and minerals to fight off deficiency, and none of them contain adequate amounts to allow dogs to thrive. If you still want to feed one of those dry dog foods, there are some studies that show that even adding a topping to your dog's dry food will improve his health. An egg will provide additional vitamins and a healthy protein source, a piece of meat will provide healthy proteins and fats, and a few sardines or a tablespoon of canned tuna will provide the essential fatty acids needed to keep the skin and joints healthy. Whole food alternative. If you want to analyze the food you are putting together for your dog, there are several apps and websites. I include a recipe for dogs with skin allergies on pethelpful.com, but even if your dog does not have any skin issues, you can follow these guidelines to make up a healthy whole food at home. You can either give this food raw or cook it if you prefer. Raw foods may be healthier in several ways, but cooked foods taste better. You do need to give the bones raw, as cooked bones are more brittle and more likely to cause obstructions, but if your dog is not able to eat raw bones, you can substitute egg shells and mix them into the food. The minimally processed alternative. Not everyone has the time to make up their dog's diet, so if time is more important to you than money, then the best alternative is a minimally processed diet. There are many good websites that sell those foods, so they are a good alternative if you are not able to make up the food at home. The Ollie brand is good, but you may be able to find others in your area. No matter which brand you choose, take the time to read the ingredients. You will also need to figure out about how much food you will need shipped to you each time. Minimally processed foods do not contain the additives and preservatives found in dry dog food, so they do not have as long a shelf life. Is there a specific brand of food that I would not feed my dogs? Not really. All processed foods are best avoided if you want to improve the mental and physical health of your dog. Thanks for watching. If you give your dog dry dog food and think it is better than whole food, please leave a comment and let me know why you think so. It can really help other dog owners to hear your opinion. I would really appreciate hearing comments from those that have started to feed whole foods and the results you have seen. If this video was helpful, please give it a like. If you can, please subscribe if you would like to learn more about your dog and find info on choosing a dog, health issues, and tips on things you can do for your dog around the house. Are there any concerns I can help you with? If you have any health questions, please send them to my Ask a Vet column on pethelpful.com. There is no charge for asking a question on that site, but I do ask you to be as complete as possible and include your dog's age, breed, any tests you have had done, as well as any pictures of the problem that might help.